Okay, children, so we come back now to the last part of the chapter. Receiver regions. Okay, receiver regions are those regions where again you're receiving the people. So they are also going to have a positive effect as well as a negative effect. Okay. Now, what is the positive effect? They are getting skilled laborers. Like people who are skilled and hardworking from India are going to another country and they are going to work there double. Why? Because they know they are going to be paid really well. So the economic development of that country basically takes place. And they are supposed to be rich people, they are supposed to be Indians who are really working very hard. Next is, of course, there is a lot of race, people coming from different race working out over there. Like you have Australians, you have Indians, you have Asians, Africans, etc. There is a combination of different religion coming together. So there is different language and there is a lot of understanding happening because of that. So there is a lot of respect, there is a lot of give and take, basically happening in that receiving country because they are receiving so many people coming from different race, ethnicity, different communities, and they're all living together, studying together. Okay. Next is there is a lot of tolerance. Tolerance means you actually understand what the other country people are all about. Maybe in India we don't know how an African is. We only look at them like, oh, they are Africans, they are black or something. But they must be, actually they are very good people. Okay. Next is it reduces the underpopulation where you can say the birth rate and the death rate is low. Like what happens is when you're going to a receiving country, basically, वहाँ पे if that country is an underpopulated country, so हम लोग वहाँ जाके population को बढ़ाने वाले हैं. लेकिन वो population कब बढ़ेगा अगर वहाँ पे birth rate और death rate low है. मतलब वहाँ पे underpopulation होना बहुत जरूरी है. Then what happens is when we migrate to such places, the resources will be used properly. Okay, it will not be misused basically. Next is there is less desirable jobs at cheaper rates. Okay, now the people who are migrating to a receiving country, at times they don't go that go with an idea that they are going to be paid very much. They basically feel that they want to leave India and they want to go to a new place and understand that new place and take up a new job. So such migrants are given jobs which are at very cheaper salaries, and they are ready to at times take up the job, or at times they've been promised something from India and after going there they come to know that their job is something different. So थोड़ा undesirable रहता है to pick up the job, but still they feel that okay चलेगा, now we have come to this new country, let us take up this job and go ahead. Coming to the negative effect of a receiver country, industries depend on migrants, and the worst part is the money that the migrants are receiving. That money they are not spending in the receiving country. That money they are sending to their own families. So that is the biggest disadvantage for a receiver country. Like migrants or basically workers, they go and work over there, and whatever they are earning, वो earning हम लोग क्या करते हैं, 1/4 they keep it with themselves. 3/4 they are transferring it to their family, to their parents, to their wife, क्योंकि उनका main family is in India. So what 3/4 money, you can say main part of your earning is not in the receiving country, it is going to the donor country. So that is the biggest disadvantage for a receiving country कि तुम लोग कमाते इधर हो और वो पैसा इधर खर्च करने के बदले में और हमारे इकोनॉमी को स्ट्रॉन्ग करने के बदले में तुम लोग ये सब पैसा अपने घर बेचते हो. So that is why it becomes a disadvantage for the receiving country. Next is unfortunately जहाँ पे अच्छा tolerance हो सकता है, understanding each other's race, वहाँ पे discrimination can take place between white people, brown people, black people. Then there could be places where people are asking for their rights. They like people are staying there since so many years there, so they'll feel that हमको हमारा हक मिलना चाहिए. So then that is how they can even stand against the government. So that can actually lead to different kinds of riots happening inside the city, inside the country. Chaos होता है, mess होता है, which is really not really great. Then there could be an increase on the local resources. मतलब वहाँ का जो resources basically कौन enjoy कर रहा है? The people who have gone to that place. So वहाँ पे जो resources है उसको increase करना पड़ता है क्योंकि suddenly there is lot of migration of people taking place. So resources को बढ़ाना पड़ता है. So that again becomes a problem for the government at times. There could be jobs lost by the receiver country less as taken up by the migrants. अभी ये receiver country में जो लोग हैं, okay, who are educated, उनको job opportunities उनका कम होता है. The reason is because there are donor countries people who are migrating to those places, and maybe they are more highly skilled and more capable. तो रिसीवर कंट्रीज के जो लोग हैं उनको जॉब नहीं मिलता है जितना माइग्रेंट्स को जल्दी जॉब मिलता है. सो दैट इज अगेन अ वेरी बिग डिसएडवांटेज फॉर द रिसीवर कंट्री. डोनर कंट्री तो बहुत खुश है. ठीक है. Coming to the last part of the chapter called as a brain drain. Brain drain का मतलब भी होता है human capital flight. Human capital flight. Human being का सबसे बड़ा capital होता है तुम्हारा brain. And when this brain drain is taking a flight and going to a new country, it is called as a human capital flight. मतलब ये brains कहाँ पे use हो रहा है? Another country में, and not in your own country. So that is a little disadvantage which should not happen. You go to a new country, study, understand, and come back. Absolutely great. So that's the reason we have to understand the push factors and the pull factors. Why are people getting pushed again to go to a new country? First is salaries, other facilities. Okay, salaries. As I told you all, money is the biggest criteria. Money is something what actually attracts the people with regard to job. Of course, when you're going for education, money doesn't play a criteria. That money plays a criteria, seeing that कहाँ पे कम fees है, best facilities है, and then you want to go. But otherwise, if you want to pick up a job, salary is very important, and other facilities, transportation, communication, medicines, engineering, infrastructure is awesome. So you want to go to such places. That's why it's called as brain drain. Improve their talent. Many people are there who feel that हमारे खुद के country में हमारे talent का कोई कदर नहीं है. Okay, I'm a very good scientist, I'm a very good engineer, I come out with different kinds of innovations, but there is nobody who understands my talent. So they want to go to such countries where such talents are being recognized. Lack of resources, fund for resources. Okay, lack of resources in the sense money wise, maybe the country is not able to take up your research facility. You are a very good, you want to become a scientist, you are doing a lot of research work, you are a very good engineer, you are coming out with different kinds of engineering techniques, and but there is nobody who's sponsoring your work, and you can't go to the government, maybe the government will not take care of. So there are many countries who welcome such kind of children, saying that yes, come over here, we will sponsor, we will give you the resources necessary. So that is a push factor why children are ready to go from here, or why the scientists are ready to go from here. Economic instability in your own country is one such point why you want to go to another country, because यहाँ पे ऐसा होता है कि काम करने के बाद में टैक्स बहुत भरना पड़ता है, तो इसके वजह से they feel that economically यहाँ पे stability बहुत कम है. You work for 25 years and your earning is not much, तुम्हारा saving ज़्यादा नहीं है. So if I was in US, or if I was in Dubai, or I was in UK, 25 साल में पता नहीं मैंने कितना कमाया होता, बहुत अच्छा बैंक बैलेंस बनाया होता, एकदम स्टेबल फैमिली बैंक बैलेंस हो जाता था. So that is one reason why people like to migrate, or you can say want to go to other place. Prosecution, of course, on race, religion, social customs. Okay, अगर खुद के country में you feel insecure and you feel that my religion is not being taken care of, or there is a lot of racism happening in my own country, then people feel that let me migrate to a new place, okay, where I am being taken care of, and I am being given importance, and I can actually live there and I can do my work. Pull factors, again, why the other countries are pulling you is high monetary benefit. Again, money is something what actually shows different colors. Research and improvement, you want to do research work and you want to improvise it, so the other countries are ready to welcome you, so that is pulling you, okay, as a scientist, as a student. Research and improvement. Okay, next is enhance their faculty. Okay, उनका faculty इतना अच्छा होता है. Okay, the schools, the colleges, the institutions, okay, research faculties are absolutely awesome. So you actually get pulled by all these things, So of course, हमारे country में भी है, but then not all people are ready to understand that, or not all people are ready to accept it. Lot of freedom they feel. Like India mein, let me tell you, the meaning of lot of freedom is, in India we have a society where you say that I want to do research work, your family members are not ready to accept it. So that freedom stops you from growing. But out of India, when you go and say that I am planning to do some research work, there are many people who are trying to invest money in you. Ki, yes, please bring your research, we want to know what it is. सो यहाँ पे हमारे कंट्री में फ्रीडम बिकम्स अ रियल बिग हिंड्रेंस एंड बच्चों को वो मिलता नहीं है. Recognition of abilities, okay, like you don't want to become a CA but you want to become an engineer or somebody who is actually great in science, you know, experimentation, observation, conclusions, बहुत पसंद है. But if your parents are saying you have to become a CA, your ability is not that. So you feel that I cannot stay back in India because I'll be forced to do that. Let me migrate or let me go to a country where my ability is understood. I am given respect. Economic and political stability is again something what attracts people to another country. But let me tell you, at the end of the day, what your country can give you is what your country can give you. You are still an outsider to a new country. Impact of brain drain, positive भी होता है, negative भी होता है. Two sides of the same coin. Positive is what? After you have done your 5 years course and medical or engineering or scientist research, you're bringing all your knowledge to your country, which is the biggest plus point, and you're using that in your own country, so your country's economy will come up, and it's awesome. It is really very awesome. Next is remittance. Remittance का मतलब है the money that you're sending from the country where you're making money, you're sending it to your own country. That's the biggest advantage, sorry. Okay, so your family standard of living starts increasing. There is money inside the country. The economic standard of the family starts increasing, and you're too happy because there is an inflow of money taking place. Positive impact of brain drain, best education and skill. Okay, that's a positive thing. Like, you know, यहाँ पे तुमने graduation किया, post graduation UK में या Australia में या USA में किया है, so you're coming back with the best in your hand. कि कहाँ से पढ़ाई करके आए? UK से. Oh wow, so the society actually welcomes you. Negative impact क्या है? You lose your expertise, a highly skilled people. Negative impact of brain drain क्या होता है पता है? Intelligent people of our country is going out of our country. They are going to those countries where their work has been recognized, their intelligence has been recognized. So अगर वही intelligence हमारे country के लोग ने recognize किया होता तो इन लोग हमारे country कभी छोड़ते नहीं थे. So that is the biggest disadvantage. वो नहीं होना चाहिए. We have to give respect to everybody's skill, so that the children remain in our own country. Money lost in education and then they migrate. Like many parents, they feel कि इतना तुझे पढ़ाई लिखाई करवाया, तुझे इसके लिए नहीं पढ़ाई करवाया कि you go and migrate in a new country and stay there. No, we want that whatever you have studied, you should use it for your own country. But of course, it's again in the hands of the children when they feel कि हमको migrate करना है, we want, you know, we are getting the facilities in that country and not in my country. The parents cannot do anything. So that's a negative point. Next is family goes, children lose their touch of culture. Okay, like there are many people पहले husbands जाते हैं for first 5 years and they migrate with their complete family. तो बच्चे लोग वहाँ जाके they forget what the meaning of Indianness is all about, what their culture is all about. So when they come back every year, they are only talking in English. उनका खाना भी English type हो जाता है. घर का खाना like Indian food पसंद नहीं आता है. कपड़े में भी फर्क हो जाता है. Everything changes. So child loses the culture of what your country is all about. So that is again a very biggest disadvantage. And of course, virtually you can say that, you know, virtually you are actually lost. Like if you're in a new country, not necessarily that country has to give you all the importance. Okay, maybe that country will not give any importance to you. So you have to see that, you know, at the end of the day, you belong to India. पढ़ाई लिखाई करो, come back and serve your country. That will be the biggest asset that you're giving to your country. So we have done with migration chapter. Read it. Okay, mark your doubts. Hopefully there are none. Okay, even if they are there, we will surely clear them. Okay, and very easy chapter. Okay, very interesting. Understand the numbers, the statistics, and the name of the countries. Keep them also little ready. And be at home, stay safe. Meet you next time. Till then, bye.